So today is going to hopefully be a very short video. I have theory crafted the concept of if I only had 2 to 3 steels total to formulate every type of knife out there, what would they be? I just wanted to kind of conceptualize what that would look like. And now I'm starting to feel like I have narrowed that down. Now, I probably will include 3 steels, and I'm still working on what the third one will be, but the first 2 have pretty much solidified themselves in my mind. The first one is definitely something that I have fallen in love with over time, and that is LC200N. This is a nitrogen-based steel, very unique formulation. And one thing about this steel that most people do not talk about is how tough it is. In fact, this is over crew wear level toughness, about 80% of what CPM3V is. And you can go and take a look at some of the articles by Laren Thomas, and you can see just how tough this steel really is. And combining that with excellent edge retention, ease of sharpening because of nitrides over carbides, and pretty much impervious to corrosion, and you have a winner. For me, this is one of the, well, it's the steel of toughness in my set of 3. The next steel, which I now have, I think this is my 3rd or 4th knife that I've played with in this steel, is MagnaCut. What I like about MagnaCut is because of the range of hardnesses that it can be run at, between 58 all the way up to 65, you can get either a very tough, very versatile steel at the low range, or you can go all the way up to, say, 63 or 64, and you can have a ridiculous edge retaining steel. And depending on what you want to do with it, it can cover almost all of the aspects out there. I mean, if we're really going down to one, MagnaCut is it. It basically breaks the balance between edge retention, toughness, corrosion resistance, and ease of sharpening. It basically just destroys what we used to think about, compromises. This, with whatever he has done to allow the chromium to remain in solution, is basically breaking all of the rules that we have known when it comes to steel. So for now, and I'm still working on what that third steel will be, these are the 2 steels, these right here, the LC200N and the MagnaCut. I think that these 2 steels pretty much capture everything that I need in a steel. I don't think there is a carbon steel that offers any potential advantage over these 2. Now, many people disagree, but between the toughness of LC200N and the versatility of MagnaCut, we can, at least in my head, I can stop looking entirely at the concept of carbon steels. I know. We're lucky. We live in this time with so many options. And many people will disagree. They'll have different preferences. But for mine, so far, it's going to be this, it's going to be this, and okay, you know what? I'll go with number 3. This is Nitro-V by Terra Knives at 62 HRC. Very much like MagnaCut, it's a versatile steel in that you can run it at a low range for high toughness and at a high range of 62 or 63 or even higher for amazing edge retention. It performs incredibly well. It's a very fine grain steel. It's barely a stainless. It's a stainless steel, but it has a very fine grain structure. If I was going to pick 3 right now, it would probably be these 3. Now, I used to think that LC200N would be the ideal steel in this category. I'm sorry, not, I said 14C is what I meant. I think 14C runs a very close second. But the thing about this, and I've found out only recently, is you gave up a little bit of the 3 categories of ease of sharpening, corrosion resistance, and toughness, and you gain Nitro-V, which has better edge retention. So either one of these could work, actually, in this category. But these 3 to 4 steels are pretty much all I'd ever need. Just kind of curious to see, though, if you were going to pick 3 or 4 steels for the rest of your life, which ones would you choose? Just a little food for thought today. Just kind of curious to see what everyone thinks. You guys have a great day, and thanks for your time.